Oh, it's kind of psychedelic, man. I kind of dig it, dude. Kind of funky monkey, bro.
Just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in.
Hello, friends. Welcome back to ReddX. Trace amounts of science. Today we're getting back in r/FatPeopleStories. It's Chibiham. You know what it is. I enjoy this story immensely. There's illustrations that go along with it. I apologize if you're on a podcast service of some sort, but I swear that I'm narrating most of the thing that's in the illustration anyway. The Gubbins are here. They're excited. Let's go ahead, get on into the thing, shall we? And it is Chibiham, Juicy, and me, Japanese Bathroom, Chapter 5. Oh my god, the magic of a Japanese bathroom. Like, a warm toilet seat's fucking gross anywhere else in the world, but in Japan, it's nice. A robot heated that up for you, and also it's gonna spray your bum with warm water. I don't know, dude, like, it's pretty next level. Maybe a bit over the top, though. But Japan is that, if anything else. Sorry, I'll let OP say the thing. Warning, don't read before lunch or after lunch or if you ever plan to eat again. Oh, good. Nice warning up front. People love that shit. I guarantee, however, that this is the ickiest story of the series, and I will never put this much ick into any story ever again. So if you can't stand the ick, then you could just skip this one. Oh no, that's what we showed up for. That's what I'm waiting for. Now that I have that out of the way, this and the next story were supposed to be one part, but I cut it into two because of length. There's less fat logic in this one than in the next, but bear with me here. I posted this NSFW because of the ick content, but the pictures are safe for work. There are all of the previous chapters with their links exposed. And now we're into Chapter 5, all about the Japanese bathroom. It's gonna get worse than me talking about a Japanese robot toilet squirting warm water in my chocolate starfish. I guess just brace yourself, like it's gonna be one today, you know? The morning I came into the guest room to wake Chibiham, and I found all her newly purchased Pocky completely devoured, was also the morning that I noticed a revolting pungency. Despite it being summer and characteristically humid, Chibiham had not bathed, at least in the 2 days that she had come to Japan, and the sweat was catching up to her. That's nasty, bro. A humid environment? Come on. How can you possibly survive? Chibiham, get up. You stink. What's that supposed to mean? She demanded from beneath the covers. And there she is, the mound of filth under some blankets. It means you're offending my nostrils, is what it means, okay? OP says it doesn't really mean anything except that you need a shower. So I'm gonna run the hot water and set out a towel for you. And you'd better be up by the time it's hot, and that really only takes a minute. So there was a grumbling beneath the mountainous futon, but she agreed, and I did as I said I would. Honestly, that's a pretty nice way to wake up, you know? Smoke a blunt in the shower. Holy shit. Think you're really living. Eat an orange and smoke a blunt in the shower. All at the same time. Think you're really living. Now, Juicy lived in an old house. A really old house. The bathroom on the second floor was equipped with a small unit-style shower and toilet, which are frankly tiny and difficult to maneuver in. Uh-oh. Hijinks will definitely ensue. Is she gonna just miss the toilet completely with her battleship ass? She couldn't line it up properly? Hopefully not spoilers. To give you an impression of the space, the toilet itself was up on a platform, but very old-fashioned. It looked somewhat like this, and definitely like the old-style Asian toilets. There ain't nothing to sit on, you pop a squat, it goes down the hole. No fancy robot toilets here. She's definitely gonna miss. Oh my god. Opie says, while I do admit that it looks like a death trap, I never expected what would come of it. Nothing good. Her knees are gonna blow out, bro. She can't use that. You gotta get her like a little old people seat or something. Help her out. I went downstairs to enjoy breakfast with Juicy. We planned to take Chibiham to Asakusa, the touristy temple area downtown. After all, she was saying how much she wanted a kimono, and that's what we would get her. All the while, I heard Chibiham getting up and lumbering across the floor hallway to the bathroom. Some 10-15 minutes passed. There was some sound in the bathroom, thumping steps and bumps and squeaks the entire time, but then the running water stopped, and it stayed stopped for a long time. Enough for us to wonder. The sink ran again, and we relaxed. Perhaps it was a girl ritual. Those take time. But a few minutes later, we heard the door whip open, thunderous running down the hall, and a dramatic door slam. Oh, crap. I ran up the stairs before Juicy and peeked into the bathroom. Oh, crap. Everywhere. Oh my god, it really is everywhere. Look at this artist's rendition. Everything's been fouled. We got a nice hand towel hanging up and you got poop on it. And, so Juicy was behind me on the thin staircase, trying to peek her way past me. And then she was like, hey, what's going on? It's my house. Did you ruin it? Yes, we never should have invited this person. I've learned so many lessons. None of them can ever fix what happened in your bathroom. I'm sorry. And, what is it? She asked. I stopped her. Don't go in there, Juicy. Why? Did she make a mess? Just don't. Let me handle this. Could you get a mop bucket and some rags? Maybe some rubber gloves and stuff? Juicy cocked her head at me, but nodded, and tiptoed down the stairs again with worry. Yeah, what the hell's happening in my house? This is not good. I burst into Chibiham's room. Get up, now! You're gonna clean up that mess that you made. She was under the covers. I could hear sobs from beneath the comforter. Blah, poor me. I pooped on everything, but don't you feel bad for me? No, you just pooped on everything. Have you no shame? She really doesn't. She says, I can't. I'm so embarrassed. Opie says, what did you do? My stomach hurt. I haven't gone since I got here. I know you showed me how to use that toilet thing, but when I got in there, I couldn't see the toilet from behind. Bro. How did I know exactly what it's gonna be? And there she is in her moo-moo, looking confused as shit about aiming your own beehole at a target. A large target, given that, you know? What you need to start doing is run a line down your crack with a weight at the end, you know? And then you just look between your legs at where the weight is. And that's probably your trajectory. A little bit of engineering science for you there, Chibiham. She is pretty gross, though. And right while I was going, my legs gave out and I fell over. I predicted it beat for beat. I started flowing out beneath my feet, and I tried to flush, but I made things worse. And it was covered in poop, and it was so gross. So I ran into the shower real quick, but the poop just kept coming out. Opie says, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, no, don't tell me. Yeah, it's sickly candy poop. Like, this is not healthy poop. But I thought if I was in the shower, then it would be fine. But then the shower stopped flowing too, and I didn't know what to do. She's a waffle stomper. Yeah, it's an old house. The drains aren't too good. Please don't shit into them as as a favor to me. Could you just not? I tried to rinse off, but everything was such a mess, and oh god, I'm so embarrassed. I just want to die. Oh, don't you feel bad for her? She pooped on everything, but apparently it's just fine to mash your poop down a stranger's shower drain because Chibiham thought it would be okay. Probably it would be fine and nobody would find out, except now everybody knows. Now we gotta snake the whole fucking thing. Opie says, okay, I've been there. Well, not there, but I've been embarrassed before, and I can imagine how she was feeling. I mean, sort of. But if it's your own doing... Many years ago, the first time I went to visit my wife's aunt, I got sick, and yeah, it ended coming out of both ends. And it was like it was super embarrassing. It's like the first night that I known this person, I'm fucking just making a horrible mess. But nobody really judged me. Nobody brings it up, you know? But that's not really my fault at the end of the day. If I smush poo down the shower drain, then yeah, I think it's a bit more unforgivable. I'm sure you did have your reasons, but that's not something humans do, silly. What are you doing there? Anyway, OP says it would be horribly embarrassing if I couldn't see the toilet under my own rear end as well, and I missed when I had a bad stomach, but... Ah! Juicy's scream echoed through the hall. She had found the mess. Juicy, don't touch it! Let me handle it, I cried and ran out into the hall. Juicy had a hand over her mouth and was taking deep breaths of air, trying not to be sick. You fouled my house, you monster. I can't believe it. Why would you do this? Juicy, being characteristically Juicy, protested and said that she wanted to clean it because it was her house, but I was having none of that. And I ordered Chibiham to apologize and come out to clean up the war zone. She slowly peeled off the futon, and guess what? She was also still covered in her own mess. They're looking like Pigpen. God. You really just ruin everything you touch. Somebody gives you a nice futon, and within the first couple of days, you get shit all over it. You truly can't take her anywhere. She's incorrigible. OP says it looks like she had tried rinsing it off, but there were light brown streaks running down her pasty calves, and she was still wearing that muumuu. That awful, dirty muumuu. Well, what was worse, there were pale brown water stains all over the inside of the futon covers. I hate her so much. I can't stand it. Just how do you not kick her out of your house in that instant? Like I do feel bad for you. I think you'd be more comfortable fucking anywhere else away from me, okay? I can't tolerate this anymore. What am I supposed to do after all this? Just sit here and wait for the next catastrophe to happen? No, thank you. Go shit in a hotel shower drain, okay? Stomp it down and break their plumbing system. At least you'll have to pay their deductible or whatever the fuck it is. Ugh. Opie says, I looked at Juicy and I said, Juicy, how about you go downstairs and just finish making breakfast? I suggested. Juicy nodded slowly and began walking downstairs. I turned to Chibiham. You come with me. Chibiham grouched. This is really all your fault. You didn't know what it's like for a normal person to go to the bathroom. Normal person? I need a properly sized toilet that's built for proper sized people. I can't just do squats every time like that. And I told you that I can't eat that vegetable and fish stuff. I never had problems with my bowels before. But she stopped complaining when she saw my face. Standing up, she lumbered off to the bathroom, brooding. Yeah, you're about to get your ass kicked, is what's gonna happen. And so with mops, rags, a blue plastic bucket, and a plunger, Chibiham and I cleaned the bathroom in silence. And there's Chibiham. She's looking real sad about what she done. Why doesn't anybody feel bad for me? And OP's just cleaning up saying, ew. Ew, ew, ew. I hate you. I hate my cousin. Why are we related? How are we related? You were a mix-up at the hospital. It was partially the smell and partially the dumbfounded nature of the situation that kept me from screaming at her. Surely she was ashamed and disgusted too. The buckets of waste were carried outside to the sewer grate. It took more than 3 hours to properly clean the room, but I got the toilet and the shower in working order again. I mean, I don't know if that shit'll ever be the same. How thorough were you? This is a bleach situation, okay? I hope you used a lot. I don't need it in just working order. I need it not smelling like shit. It works great, but also does it smell like human feces? Juicy, in the meantime, had run to the nearby drugstore and purchased some drain cleaners, so when the room was clean enough, she dropped the pellets in the drains and closed the door, letting the chemicals work their magic. Now, what to do with Smellyham? To be continued in part number 6, woo! Which, I think I do have somewhere around here, yeah. I gotta get the Gubbins' take on this one, of course, so, yeah, go ahead, boys.
This is really all your fault. She detonated a biohazard event in someone else's home, and her first instinct was to locate blame outward. The ego required to produce that sentence is frankly more impressive than the disaster itself. Dark Gubbins.
Maybe more disgusting as well.
Gubbins cannot stop thinking about the moo-moo. The moo-moo went through all that and came out the other side. That moo-moo is a survivor. Scientists need to study the fabric, put it in a museum. Moo-moo that saw things, Gubbins.
Moo-moo that saw some things, ReddX audience that saw some things. I give the point to Gubbins. Let's continue on into part 6. I'm chomping at the bit! Thanks so much for being here today, by the way. Patreon patrons, YouTube members, you could sign up as one if you wanted. We just released the new members only video. I can't even say the name out loud. That's how spicy it is. So, do consider signing up. Thanks so much. And now here's part 6. This is Chibiham, Juicy, and me all clean. Chapter 6. We got the all clear to go for all clean. Alright, you with me? We're doing the thing? Thanks so much. In Juicy's old house, there was a bathtub on the first floor, but it was really, really, really old, and just as small as it was old. Here's an illustration. Please don't let it be filled with poop. Well, it's Chibiham sitting in the tub, so I guess it is filled with human poop. Great. At least this is just the poop dregs, you know, not like solid chunks we gotta shove down the bathtub drain. But the bathtub is now, it can only make foul soup forever. I'm never bathing in there again. OP says, you can imagine how this would not work. Oh, she didn't actually do it, thank God. Juicy suggested that I take the smelly, poo-covered Chibiham down to the local Sento, which is a bathing house. Oh no. I don't know how Chibiham would react to a communal bathhouse, but at that point I didn't really care if she was uncomfortable because there was no other option. So I told her, you got one set of clean clothes left, right? The t-shirt and shorts that you brought? Get in those and come meet me down here. The shamed Chibiham nodded obediently and ran upstairs to get her clothes. Juicy told me, do not let her put on that filthy summer dress again. When she takes it off, throw it in the trash right away. That's real as shit, dude. I agreed wholeheartedly and accepted a plastic grocery bag to put the thing into. Yes, the foul thing. They're giving each other like a little salute or something. Alright, I know what I must do. Don't tell Chibi anything. Just surgical like, you know? Where'd the dress go? I don't know. Must have got lost in the shuffle. Really, a fucking raccoon is digging through it. And, so yeah, we went to the Sento, and it was local and a mostly empty place that had little more than basic amenities, but it would have to do. The owner made no show of displeasure in our arrival and gave us our locker keys without incident. I mean, yeah, it's a bathhouse. We get dirty fucks in here all the time. One's worse than her, even. In the Sento bathing house, as well as in Onsen Hot Spring, if you care to know, you remove all your clothes in the locker room and put them in your cubby hole. God, I hate cubby holes, dude. It's a cupboard. a locker, perhaps. Don't cubbyhole me, please. As soon as Chibiham left the room, I snatched up the nasty tent dress and shoved it in the plastic bag provided to me by Juicy, and then I threw that bag right into the trash. Hell yeah, OP. Surgical, like I said. You saw the dirty thing that needed to be done, and you're like, I guess I gotta be the one. I gotta be the one that does it. He's my dog, I'll do it. It is then that you enter the bathing house. There is a communal shower first. Everyone's naked as the day they was born, but there's no ogling. Chibiham seemed to express some discomfort, but there was really no one there, so she got over it pretty quick. Small stools are provided, and you sit in front of a mirror with the establishment-provided soap and shampoos and washcloths and other items. Ooh, do you get a loofah? I'm pretty big on the loofah, you know. You gotta exfoliate me. There's a bucket and a shower hose in front of you. Since the bathing stools were too small for her, I lined up 2 for her to sit on. I then showed her how to fill the bucket with water, douse herself wet, lather the soap, and begin to wash herself. Somebody else has to use that poo soap? That's terrible. I mean, I guess it's soap, but like, even if the bacteria is dead, it's still human fecal material on there somewhere. I can't unknow that. I don't want that soap. Get a bag for that soap. I also want it to go in the trash can. Destroy all the evidence. That's what I say. So yeah, she obeyed and glanced around nervously. She washed her hair, her armpits, her legs, and bits and everything. Thanks for that. She once again doused herself in the water from the bucket, and then she turned to me. Now what? She asked. But she was not clean. Her acne-stained back was still icky, the smell still wafted, and I was sure that she had not washed between her rolls. I pointed all this out to her. I can't reach, she said. It's just my boobs. They're way too big. They're in the way. You're so lucky to have small ones, but I wouldn't trade mine for yours. What the... Huh? Yeah, okay. Cool double speak. What? OP says, oh god. I won't go into detail, but boy did I have a newfound respect for hospital nurses when I finished. I took her washcloth and I scrubbed her back. She's sitting on 2 stools too. You've done a great job with the art in this. I'm glad Chibiham's mostly covered up too. Jesus. I was gonna comment on how we didn't get any illustrations inside the bathhouse, but I didn't want to speak it into reality, and yet, I did. I guess all you have to do is think it. Anyway, I lifted her arms and her rolls, and I helped scrub in between the toes and all the other things. Bro, you going too far. You'd be lucky if I wash your back. Like 20 seconds, alright, you're good. You're good. OP says she did in fact have a lurid layer of lint in the folds of her boobs, but I have blocked the details of that from my memory, so no picture. Yeah, please, oh god. Don't even make me imagine it, okay? You think I want to hear about the gray, dry, crusty treasure in between all her folds? I don't! I shouldn't speak these things out loud. Why do I do this? OP says, oh yeah, she also had shampoo left in her hair, which I helped her rinse properly. I would guarantee you that she has not been this clean in years. Yeah, and that's really sad, actually. Like, nobody showed her how to bathe properly as a big girl. That's why you're walking around smelling all the time? Jesus. It's a mess. Just like in every subject that we study, on some level, like, you have to feel bad. The human part of me is like, oh, but then, you know, the analyst kicks in. It's just like, what the fuck? Why would you do this? What's wrong? Like, you started on a bad course, but then you picked it endlessly afterwards. At a certain point, personal responsibility has to fall into it. Anyway, after the cleansing, I don't think we can call it that, I showed her how she could now sit around in a big bathtub full of super hot water and just relax. And did I relax? Chibiham's rolls floated in the water, bobbing up and down like little islands. I stared and imagined her far, far away from my little island, reminded of all the reasons that I had left her behind in the first place. And there's another illustration. I'm kind of scared. Oh, it's kind of psychedelic, man. I kind of dig it, dude. Kind of funky monkey, bro.
I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in.
That's the most pleasing Chibiham's ever looked. Congratulations. OP says, but La La Land was not to last. It never does. When we got out of the water, we rinsed off once more, then returned to the locker rooms. The owner/cleaning lady was there, replacing the amenities, taking out the trash. I distinctly remember seeing the offending plastic bag in her industrial-sized trash bin and feeling a great sense of relief. We could now start afresh. Or try to, at least. I told Chibiham to get changed, and then went to the mirrors to dry my hair and do all that other girly after-shower stuff. Once I was satisfied and relaxed, I went to the lockers to get changed into my clothes. And there was Chibiham, wearing what was left of a cheap Lolita outfit. Oh no, what are you doing now? Words can barely describe the sight, so I drew it for you. Oh, do you dare feast your eyes? I do. Oh, wow, yeah, there's not enough fabric there for you, friend. But, somebody might be into it somewhere, you know? She's freshly bathed, at the very least. If she put that on filthy, then it would be, like, repugnant to everybody. Although, before anybody makes any decisions at all, do remember she was covered in her own shit mere hours ago. So, it's up in the air. Opie says it barely covered her chest, the bottom of the shirt just resting on top of her voluminous belly. The skirt covered nothing, shoving whatever was supposed to be hidden up and out. Fortunately, this bit was discreetly hidden by the fupa. Oh, thank God for the fupa. Yeah, God knew what he was doing on that one. Probably he did, actually. She was beaming. What do you think? Oh my God. What are you wearing, Chibiham? I bought it yesterday in Harajuku. Do you remember when I pretended to go to the bathroom? I went and I bought this instead. Isn't it cute? OP says it doesn't. You didn't even try it on, did you? The shop assistant didn't know what he was talking about, so I just told him to give me whatever size he thought would fit the girl who was with me. You went back to the same shop? How did he even let you in there? And see, it fits me just fine. It did not fit fine. It did not fit fine! Okay, Opie, I get it. Please just don't illustrate it again. I believe you. Oh my God. I said, Chibiham, you can't wear that outside. What happened to your shorts? Oops, I must have left them at home. Chee. She fake laughed without even smiling. And what do you mean I can't wear this outside? This is Japan. Lots of people dress like this. I'm sure she was referring to the goth Lolita cosplayers. This was a large, humongous insult to them. I said, and everybody. If she hoves into your field of vision, it's an insult to your own eyesight. I said, no, Chibiham. You are waiting here until Juicy brings your clothes, and you are going to change. Chibiham started to bawl. You're not being fair. You're just picking on me because I'm bigger than you are. You think it's only the privilege of skinny people to dress like a gothic Lolita. That's what it is. That's why they tell me there are no dresses in my size when there are, but big chicks can be goths too. And this dress fits just fine. I I think people are going to disagree with you, okay? It doesn't leave anything to the imagination, essentially. I would be embarrassed to be seen with you like that. I would say you have to find your own way home if you really insist on it. I let her bawl for a moment. She threw a tantrum for a few minutes before finally calming down and sniffing to herself. She had lost, and I didn't have to say anything to convince her. Yeah, she's terrified to go around like that. This was the trajectory it was taking the whole time. It just took OP being there as like an excuse. I don't think she was really down for the cause at all. She just wanted to be more inconvenient. I telephoned Juicy and told her the situation. She agreed to run the shorts and t-shirt over to the Cento. I hung up and looked at the undressed ham. I told her, you've been nothing but trouble since the moment you got here. You're not going to disobey me on this, so help me. You're going to change back into your real clothes, go to the store, buy new sheets and towels to replace the one you ruined, and then you go back home, where we will finish cleaning up with no more bad behavior. Yeah, there's too many parts for me to really believe that. But good on you for trying to draw the line in the sand, OP. God bless you for it. Chibiham grumbled and spat, but she obeyed. And there she is with her new towels and bed sheets. Hooray! They don't have poop on them. Awesome! She changed into her shorts and t-shirt, and we did exactly as I said we would do. Juicy and I decided not to take her out anymore that day. Dude, that day? We've still not driven the lesson home that we just need to keep this person boarded up in their room until it's time for them to leave. And then you can go home and say you did whatever in Japan. It's fine. We saw all the things. Nobody's going to ask you any more questions about it because nobody wants to interact with Chibiham further than they have to. Good God.
The shop assistant didn't know what he was talking about. She received professional measurement advice, rejected it on ideological grounds, and used a stranger as a sizing decoy. She did not come to Japan to see the culture. She came to win an argument with a mirror. Dark Gubbins.
Might be a bit too deep for its own good, if I'm honest.
She go to Harajuku, sneak away, and specifically tell the shop assistant to size it for the thinner friend. That is a heist. That is a caper. There is planning involved. There is reconnaissance. Gubbins want to see the crime board she had in her hotel room with the red string. Gubbins.
Oh my God, I love a Pepe Sylvia conspiracy board. That's what we built for our new 11 hacks. You know, it's the timeline manipulator from ReddX Industries. And that means I'll be linking more 11 hacks things in the comments, I'm pretty sure. At least until this shit's over. But there's 11 of them, and we've done 4. And we crushed it for most viral in the last one, dude. It's like, yeah, extra 200 points there, climbing up the leaderboard and shit. Thank you guys so much. For real. Please vote for the timeline manipulator if you're able, okay? As far as who won, duh, it's Gubbins. I love a heist. I love a caper. Congratulations, boy.
Gubbins goes off. Gubbins goes off.
What a treat of a saga, you know? How have we not gotten to it yet? It's amazing, it's just been sitting there. It's amazing that Imgur links are still up. Bless this OP for real. Bless you guys for being here, especially the patrons and YouTube members, like double blessings to all of them, of course. Support if you're able, podcast services, Spotify, iTunes, etc. Like literally any podcast service. Pandora, Deezer, Castbox, do you know any of these? I exist on them. We've got a Discord server with Gubbins Gotcha. You can come and pull some different Gubbinses. It's pretty fun. I like it a lot. Over 200 of them to collect. It'll probably be an app on the Google Play Store eventually. Speaking of which, we have some apps on the Google Play Store. Yeah, it's Did I ADHD and Spin It ADHD. We've also got Fidge It coming. It's sort of like a little sensory suite for, just clicking things. We've also got a virtual pet hatch bite coming up now that the art is almost complete for it. So very excited, very excited. Oh my God, it's shaping up to be quite a year. I'll tell you that much. We got so much shit done. You guys, thank you so much, for real. Fucking just to have people behind you. You're able to lead the charge and people are like, okay, I got this guy's back. That's fucking, it's priceless, you know? Especially after our Gubbin storybook, you know, placed in the hackathon. I couldn't do it without you guys, for real. Fucking crazy what we got going on here. But I love every second. I hope you do too, friends. Thanks for participating. Watch another video if you want. I appreciate you. I'll say it again. Always remember that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one, friends. So until then, bye-bye.
Thank you for calling ReddX Industries. Your call is very important to us. Please hold on the line while we decontaminate the lab.